Okay, so life hack number two, the get home bag. So I'm going to hand it to the moms out there that have had the diaper bag with like all the stuff the kids need and such, right? And the moms out there who have that purse that's just overflowing with like random stuff. Because I'm going to go ahead and say, most of them have a better chance of getting home than other people. Um, but let's talk about specifically the get home bag. Now, this is just a carry bag that I have. I am in town. Um, this is my library, take notes, uh, write in my book, because I am creating a book on changing people's mindsets about how simple it is to carry things that matter so that you'll always be safe. Because I know as a man, as a father, as uh, a guy, I don't ever want to think of anybody not being safe. I want everybody to have the opportunity to make it home. Me personally, I I've been working on this project that I call Hopeful Homesteads, where I get a piece of land and I build tiny home green homes out there, greenhouses out there, living spaces that are like earthship homes where your food is right there growing. Get a couple chickens, that kind of thing. But I'm gonna get back to the get home bag. Um, so the get home bag is if you had to abandon your car, a bag that has the essential things that you need in order to get home. And that may differ from person to person. Um, but my suggestion to everybody is at Five Below, they have these little battery chargers, right? Um, get you a good one. Make sure that that's always charged up. On Timu, they have little solar. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, by the way. This is just where I've found them really cheap, because this is also about building that bag on a budget where it's not going to break the bank. So, in your get home bag, have a battery charger for your phone and have that always be charged. Um, get a solar battery charger, so that if you're out, you can hook that to your bag, get a little bit of solar energy to charge that brick battery so that you can later charge your phone. Um, my suggestion is in that bag at the at your Dollar Tree. I know it's $1.25 now. Haha, insert jokes. Um, they have these little. They call them like. They look like little grills, right? So you get one of those because if you had to abandon your car and you had to continue on foot, you want to have something where you can build a little fire with your between your Craftsman and your lighter that you have on hand. And my suggestion is have a couple lighters on hand. And I'll do a video where I can show you where you can take and create a key fob for a lighter so that you're always going to have a lighter as well as some electrical tape and that kind of thing. Um, so you have the grill, your Craftsman, your lighter. So you have the ability to cook food. Now, for me, I am learning about foraging ahead of time. I'm learning about animal tracks ahead of time. Not everybody has that time available to them. So, my suggestion to anybody out there is get a little leaflet that gives you just the very basic. And I'm actually going to create leaflets for the very basic forage that people can find. And I may actually, well, I post that kind of thing on my Facebook page anyway. I, I believe the knowledge should be free. For me, it's like, hey, I'm going to put the knowledge out there. If you want to throw a tip my way, thank you. I appreciate it. But for me, I want everybody to be safe, right? Like, I, I want I want everybody to make it home. So you have your little grill, your Craftsman, and your lighters. Okay. Well, also, they have at your thrift stores, at your um, various other like little cheap tin tin cups. Okay. So you get that, and you have a bottle of water in there. I suggest like a bigger bottle of water, like the big Deer Park bottles of water, that kind of thing. Um, and some ramen. Now, that'll give you a meal. That'll give you things that you can use to do food, water, safety, and shelter. For those of you who want to expand on it, um, also at your local dollar store, they have hand saws. So it's a collapsible hand saw, and that would actually help you if you were traveling in the woods and you needed to build a shelter with sticks and such, which I do post schematics on my Facebook page. I'm going to move some of that stuff over to my TikTok page. Um, but it's where you can cut down branches and build your own little shelter out in the woods, kind of thing. Um, so, and then the last thing I would say is they also sell tarps. Instead of carrying around a tent, which I have schematics that I've built with uh, using a tarp to, it's a tarp as well as branches to build like a lean-to. Um, so that will get you home. No matter where you are, that'll get you home. Um, Also, dried snacks. So, cranberries, raisins, trail mix. And you can make your own trail mix. Uh, Sour candy is something that you'd want in that situation. And if you're a smoker, put an extra pack of cigarettes in there and just don't mess with it. Um, I'm just being real. Put a vape in there if you like think that far ahead. Like, hey, if I had to abandon my car and continue on foot, what are the things that would keep me from losing my mind in this process? Also, a pair of gloves, a good sturdy pair of gloves. Now, I am one who understands manifestation, and manifestation is I'm always looking for things that will provide that way home and better my life in the moment and are free. So as I walk through town, I find gloves. If I find anything, I try to put some stuff in the blessing box. I also try to sort through the stuff, and it's something that I can use. I do keep some of the stuff, but the idea is paying it forward. Um, so that get home bag should also have a pair some socks. You want one, okay. Long story short, get home bag. You want your cooking grill, you want the tin can, you want some ramen. And keep in mind exponentially, this is for more people. So if you have kids, the kids get home bag may be more food. It may be more foodstuffs than it is. It may be foodstuffs and a toy and a craftsman, because you want them to have a tool also. And teach your kids how to use this stuff. I mean, they spend how much time on the cell phone? Why not, like, say, hey, by the way, this is how you use a craftsman tool? Because if you go out into the wilderness and you want to go play in the woods, or you want to, wherever you are, I want you to be safe no matter what. Take the time to spend that time with your kids, to show them why these things are important. But as I was saying, with kids, you may want to have a sturdier pair of shoes, a pair of flip flops, and change of clothes in their get home bags. And it, yeah, they're like, make sure that they're comfortable bags that you have for your get home bag. Because think of it like this: if I had to hike 12 miles with this bag, is it light enough for me to carry all this weight? So that's where knowledge of foraging comes in. That's where knowledge of bushcraft comes in. Um, and for me, some little simple toys in there, some toy cars, some whatever, so that when you're at camp, like if you're hiking and you're at camp, I mean, this works for camping too, don't get me wrong. But my bigger goal is, I believe that everybody should make it home safely. So um, little small things to distract them while you're taking care of building the shelter, while you're taking care of doing what needs to be done, cooking the food. Have them gather sticks with you. If you're going to forage, show them what to forage. Every car should have a get home bag for every person that rides in that car on a continuous basis.